Hello, everyone. Hello, Twinners. That's a new name I came up with. It may not be new, but it kind of came to me, so I'm going with it. How are you? This is Kasey in studio. Really, really warm. So I do have a lot of fans, multiple fans blowing, and the AC on. I'm in Toronto. It's a pretty swelteringly hot day. So do let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. That would be lovely to know. And I'm going to just wait a couple minutes for everyone to get online and join in. Lovely to be connecting with you. Hi there. Welcome. I am feeling so much the beautiful energies of Lion's Gate, that beautiful gateway portal that opens on August 8th, that beautiful influx of very, very golden light pouring in. So I don't know if you're feeling it or if you're still kind of churning in those many, many retrogrades in the background. But I thought it's a great time to come online, especially because today is actually a new moon in Cancer. And it feels really positive. The energies are feeling like we're really moving into an upswing this week. And I remember reading that it is our second new moon in Cancer. So it's got this beautiful energy of second chances. And what the angels really say is second chances for you. Because really being on union is all about choosing you. It's all about empowering you on your path. In your highest path, which is such a positive thing. Hi, Michelle. Great to see you. Andy, thanks for being here. And Natalie, love it. Great to connect with you. How are you feeling? Let me know if you're feeling the intensity, if you are feeling this beautiful positivity. I would love to do a mini clearing for everyone. You guys are all so surrounded in angels. And if you know me, and I think all of you on right now do, I am an angel intuitive. I love working with angels because they have absolutely no ego. And one of the angels that really, really came forward to work with us today was Archangel Gabriel. And Gabriel really works with communication. And a couple of you had reached out to say, to ask if we could do some more clearing for communication. Last time we were connecting, we were kind of just at that tail end, I believe, of Mercury retrograde. And it was a big one. It was a bit of a doozy. Oh, Natalie, you're feeling more serene today. Beautiful. Yeah, there's a beautiful serenity pouring in right now. So let's call in the serenity. As twins, we do a lot of hard work. We do a lot of self-work. I can feel the angels all around us. And just Michael Archangel loves to put hands on our shoulders. And so if our shoulders are kind of up here, he kind of brings them back down into our body. So let's all ground and connect. Because I love to chat, but if we can bring in the healing, it really takes us to a deeper and more sacred place within. And that's powerful. So let's call in the light. Let's call in highest light directly from God's source universe in direct alignment with your belief system, really honoring your path, your spiritual path. I love it. And let's breathe in light and luminosity and that beautiful serenity Natalie mentioned. I've got Archangel Michael behind us, and I've got Gabriel in front of us. And Gabriel is all about purification, communication, but also creativity. And a new moon is such a powerful time, especially this new moon in Cancer, to set an intention. Really calling in your highest good and your highest path for you, and highest communication. So right away, allowing Gabriel to really start doing some beautiful throat clearing. Some of you have taken some giant steps on your path, and I just feel Archangel Gabriel honoring all your hard work and honoring all that you've accomplished, and just allowing yourself to feel that beautiful angel recognition, the angel love of Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel, for me, he's got this beautiful red hair. It's kind of up this way, kind of almost a little bit spiky today. And he's got these incredible, beautiful white wings. And he's moving this beautiful, very white golden light just through throat and through heart chakra, just aligning your throat and your heart. And just breathing in that beautiful white golden alignment. Feeling your sit bones connecting to your chair if you're seated, if you're laying down, feeling yourself really grounded as we bring up the presence of Mother Earth. And if you're just joining me, we're just jumping in with a little bit of a clearing. The angels always say a little goes a long way. And so they're always proponents for regular clearing, morning and evening, especially, if you've just blasted your twin flame, if you're going through a period of intensity, that clearing is so important. And it happens, the intensity happens. So this isn't about beating yourself up. It's really about moving into that space of self-forgiveness. Ooh, I just saw the most giant angel orb right there. Also feeling this beautiful light blue of Archangel Raguel. He's the relationship angel. So inviting him in to do some beautiful relationship repair for you. Hi, Marla. Welcome. And just allowing this beautiful golden light. Gabriel lights up golden light with beautiful oranges now as this golden light flows into heart and into solar plexus. So just feeling your solar plexus chakra lighting up with beautiful golden orange. And this is really the energy of joy and empowerment. Just breathing in that beautiful joy and empowerment right directly into solar plexus. I've got my beautiful amethyst crystals, and this is I love this one because it's really lit up in some beautiful iridescent golds. I don't know if you can see that, but we'll call them the beautiful clearing of solar plexus. Feels so good. Breathing into your belly and noticing, is solar plexus twisted up? Has it flipped? Hi, Shani, welcome. I always get so excited. I get so excited when I connect with you kind of all over the globe. That's so phenomenal. But also excited when I meet people that are right here in Ontario as well, in our sacred space. So allowing solar plexus to fill up and to really reform. It's a little like Gabriel's going right into solar plexus and actually kind of molding it for you, reforming that solar plexus. If you've given your power away, if you've given up your power away to an organization, if you've given it away to a teacher, if you've given it away to your twin, we call it back right now. And just visualizing this almost like a cord. And this cord, for some of you, it looks like a rope. And it's exiting out the left side of your solar plexus. So as we do this, we actually invite in Archangel Haniel, the moon goddess angel, who was really present beforehand, really coming forward. She comes forward with the cycles of the moon. And she just loves to do soul retrieval and power retrieval. She's so feminine, and her light is this beautiful white. I've got this actually beautiful, it's tiny, but it's a beautiful, powerful little moonstone. So beautiful at bringing you into balance and connecting you with cycles and rhythm and your highest intuition. So she just allows this cord now to reach out and to call your power back. And it really kind of connects into any soul fragments, and any places where you have perhaps knowingly or unknowingly deposited your power. We call it back to you now. So gently and so lovingly, we reach back into any events in the past and just breathing into solar plexus. And we reach back across all dimensions of time and space, including past lives and parallel lives. But lots of focus on this life, right? Because we are in this life and present in this life and calling your power back. You can see I'm moving my hand, and this is kind of moving back through recent events in these past 4 months, through the whole C virus experience where there was a lot of turmoil and internal ups and downs, and really kind of needing to ground and bring your energy into stability. So just calling your power back in any way it was taken or given. There we go. For some of you, there's like a really big sort of chunk. So we'll just allow that to reform. We're going to just move it through a beautiful golden sun and beautiful moon as well. So sun really holding the energies of masculine right now, and the beautiful moonlight of Haniel overhead as we just allow that light to flow back to you, power flowing back to each and every chakra. And breathing in empowerment, self-empowerment, and infinite love and support. Archangel Haniel just standing on your right. So she's very feminine, but she's actually on your masculine and energy healing. The right side is often masculine. For some of you, it could be switched. But she just places a really gentle hand on your shoulder. And just feeling her serenity Beautiful Haniel, moon goddess serenity, as you breathe into solar plexus and just allowing sacral chakra now to be lit up in that beautiful golden orange creativity and loads of tangerine. I've got a beautiful tangerine Merkaba. You can see that. That's got a lot of the beautiful Gabriel frequencies flowing into your sacral chakra. Let's set the intention that any cording, any unhealthy cording is severed. Michael coming forward with his flaming sort of light, very beautiful blues, cutting any cording that is unhealthy from you to any other, including your twin flame, unhooking any hooks, and unplugging any places where anyone is plugged into your power, releasing that. Breathing in beautiful golden light now wherever it needs to go on the inhalation, and on the exhalation, let's release any other energy, any collective energies, anything you've picked up that just no longer resonates. We completely transmute in this beautiful, beautiful golden light. Feels so good. Filling into your kidneys and your organs, just allowing your kidneys to really settle in your body. And all of our organs just really lap up the beautiful flowing golden light. It's a very melting golden light. Feeling also Archangel Christiel, so many angels. So you choose the angels that most resonate with you. They're all here coming forward to say a warm hello. Christiel is the golden angel, and he's moving the most incredible golden white light into root, allowing any fear to clear and transmute, allowing any stress fractures in root. Sometimes this comes about when you've had a shock or piece of shocking news. Something that's happened very suddenly occurs, and it creates a little, almost like a little sever or fracture in your root. So Christiel is just reforming and reshaping your beautiful root chakra, clearing any fear out of root chakra that you have picked up in the day-to-day, perhaps from a colleague, from your twin flame, of course. We release that now. We bless and release as light flows down your feet, clearing soles of the feet and flowing into Earth Star Chakra, feeling the beautiful radiance of Mother Earth coming up to welcome you and to hold you. Such a lovely, beautiful being. Honoring you. She loves working with twin flames. And this beautiful pink light flows up now from your beautiful Earth Star Chakra, which we just bring up to your feet to help you really feel grounded and present and balanced. And allowing this light to ripple up where it connects right into heart. And just allowing your heart now to flow with the divine. Setting that intention to step into the divine flow of your beautiful life and your divine union. If you are a twin flame, absolutely. And just allowing heart to fill up fuller and fuller in beautiful pinks and golds, beautiful pink golden light rippling into heart and just filling it up fuller and fuller. Twin flames have huge hearts. You guys have the biggest hearts. I love it so much. Allowing your heart to open and to expand. As we bring in beautiful protections, placing a beautiful triangle today. Beautiful clear triangle of light. I've got my beautiful mini triangle here. Beautiful crystalline triangle of light all around you for grounding. And we also invite in the higher self presence of your beloved twin flame or your soul connection to be present. Let's place them in a beautiful downwards pointing triangle. So yeah, beautiful downwards pointing triangle with the tip pointed downwards, just allowing them to be surrounded in that protection. And we offer all of this beautiful clearing and healing for them. Absolutely, SE, let's unplug from third people. Let's unplug the third energy from karmic energies. So let's do some beautiful clearing of our third shared energy as we invite in your twin flame's higher self. This is your twin flame's higher self presence. And if you're with your twin flame, we call in your higher self presence, and we just allow you to receive more of your soul, just really grounding that in. And your twin flame as well. Always honoring, of course, his or her free will choice to be ready, willing, and able to receive. No force on this journey ever. And then let's place a beautiful Merkaba. So this is the 6-pointed star. So we've got a beautiful upwards facing triangle over you and your individual energies, a downwards facing triangle around your beloved. And we now just click them into place to place protections around your shared third energy. So now there's a beautiful Merkaba around you. And let's have the top triangle spin clockwise and the bottom pointing triangle spin counterclockwise. Just feeling that clear all from your third energy, clearing any other energy, any cords, clearing any connections to old karmic ties, anything ready to come up to clear. As we open up your beautiful crown and your beautiful causal chakra, just sitting right up above your crown, lighting that up, allowing beautiful diamond light now to flow up into soul purpose chakra just above your causal and lighting up your stellar gateway. Beautiful iridescent rainbow lights, just full beautiful alignment of all of your chakras. And breathing in that divine alignment as we clear the space between you and your twin flame. Archangel Metatron coming forward. He loves to reset the third energy, and there's just kind of like a little, almost like a reset button, I want to say. He gently presses that between you and your beloved. If there have been unkind words, we clear those. We clear any cords or threads that are coming up to clear that are no longer in divine alignment. We release, we bless, we forgive. And just breathing that in, letting me know how you are doing. Just a really beautiful mini clearing. Let's allow us all to be connected in this beautiful sacred container that is the Merkaba, your individual twin flame Merkaba, and then a shared Merkaba for all of us. Let's have Archangel Michael and Gabriel synchronize our energies and our angel teams, and let's light up our beautiful throat chakras for highest communication. Let's also clear technology. It's always really helpful to do that. So if any lower vibrational energies we release, we transmute in beautiful golden light and diamond light, transmuting all as we allow highest communication to flow between us. Each one of you connecting to your own inner wisdom, your own inner guidance, and allowing that to clear and to really come online during our time together today. And just breathing that in. Love it. Super quick mini clearing of your energies, inviting in your twin flame and clearing their energies, and then also just clearing that beautiful shared third energy. That third shared energy is the auric field that stretches between you. And when you have your heart awakening, it is created. It's very sacred, but it is important to clear. It's a beautiful energy to really work with. And it really allows you to step into your manifestation and into your power when it's in alignment, when it's in divine alignment. Setting the intention to continue to just release anything off of your back body, anything that you've been holding on to that is ready to release as we step into the beautiful empowerment of this new moon energy. So lovely. Wow, I am really hot in studio today. It's a hot one. Michael Archangel can also just really heat you up, really kind of make you feel very, very warm. So feeling his presence really coming forward in a beautiful way. I pulled a couple cards for us today too with Archangel Gabriel and the Gabriel deck. And I love this one. I thought it was really fitting. Let go. Release the desire to control the situation and leave it up to God's infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. And so I just love that. As we move into this beautiful new moon energy, setting that intention for yourself to let go of one thing that perhaps has been holding you back moving forward. We've gone through, for some of us, a period of separation, whether it is actual separation from your twin flame, but even if you're in union with your twin flame, it's been a really interesting period where twin flames have really been doing separate things. They've had separate tasks. And one of the things Gabrielle came forward to say is that is actually a huge positive. It's work that was needed. It's work that was intended, and it's work that's been in divine alignment. So is there anything you can let go of as we really prepare to move into this phase of incredible manifestation, connecting to this beautiful new moon in Cancer? Very creative, very beautiful. Some of you have projects that are really in midstream that are really coming to completion. So there's this beautiful energy of bringing things to completion. And these are projects. These are things that you've been working on. So there's some incredible, incredible positive completion really coming through right now. So setting that intention for yourself, giving yourself a scan, moving inwards and setting the intention to let go. And letting go is different than rejecting. It is a positive. It's letting go to allow in the new, Archangel Gabriel says. And so it's a really beautiful and positive thing to do. For some of you, there's some emotions that you can absolutely let go of, letting go of any sadness, any grief, simply noticing if you want to just write what you're letting go of. Writing out your intention to release, to let go is a positive, it's a powerful thing. And so let's do that. Setting that intention to release, to let go, and just starting with one thing. And for a lot of you, it's actually a limiting belief. It may be a limiting belief about you, your purpose, or your union. It may be a limiting belief about the nature of what you have perceived as separation, where it's really been you time. It's been that time to work on you, but also to work on your light working. If you're a light worker, stepping into your mastery and empowerment. It's a really beautiful, positive thing to take a look at again. So moving into that energy of second beginnings, second chances, and this time really choosing and empowering you, because to really be on your union path is to choose you in all ways. Your twin flame's higher self never wants you to disempower yourself, never wants you to fall into any sort of self-compromise. So let's clear the energies of self-compromise. Feeling that kind of, again, coming out of solar plexus, and just this beautiful clearing. Maria, welcome. Quite powerful. Yeah. Gabriel's doing some pretty awesome work. I have to say, the angels are incredible. And I'm just seeing her actually just gently drawing almost like some big solar plexus blocks. For some of you, it almost looks like knots. So just allowing anything that we're ready to release, perhaps because we've misjudged. Perhaps because we've limited ourselves, and we can now move into that new expansive state as we embrace the energy of this new moon cycle, in a state of collective empowerment. Beautiful. Natalie, letting go of old doubts about myself and my union. Beautiful. Let's all set the intention. Let's breathe. Filling up solar plexus, because this work is really happening from solar plexus, and releasing the energies of doubt, of second guessing, and also the energies of self-sabotage. That's a big one. I see it all the time in my sessions. The person is, their twin is like right there energetically, and there's the energy of self-doubt and self-sabotage. So let's clear that out. Feeling some beautiful blues actually flushing out solar plexus, kind of like the blue I'm wearing, bringing in beautiful ocean waves, and also welcoming you if you are on the West Coast. If you're close to any ocean, bless you. Let's bring in those beautiful ocean waves to just wash through and clear out and irrigate kind of any energies of self-doubt. And this often looks murky. It's often got like a dark quality, sometimes almost like a moldy quality. It can even have like a moldy smell, which I know is really kind of gross, but it's quite visceral. So let's clear out that energy of self-doubt and self-sabotage. Let's also clear out any weapons of psychic attack. Some of you have got some stuff going on with throat. And this can be from a previous, sometimes we have that conversation that just doesn't kind of go the way we want. And we kind of wind up blasting our twin and vice versa from our place of wounding and inner wounding. So let's just clear any energies that kind of have landed in our throat. Let's also release any ET energies, anything that's kind of been implanted or come at us. I just call it other energy for the most part, and rather than get too caught up in the story, which can interestingly kind of reattach us to the energy, we just set the intention to release it. Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, who I love working with so much, is just offering his beautiful green flame, that beautiful, beautiful emerald green flame, and just inviting you to step into that flame of beautiful emerald light, and just allowing throat to be beautifully bathed, and especially thyroid, third eye, pineal gland, pituitary gland, to just be bathed in this beautiful light of transmutation. He often will come forward with a basket of transmutation and just ask you to gently release anything you're ready to transmute. But some of you, it's just beautiful to actually step right in there. It feels so good. I love it on my back body too, just feeling into your kidneys and adrenals, thymus. Let's also clear any virus mentality, um, and any fear, that sort of cyclical fear connected to virus mentality. We clear that now. In any way, in any shape, or any form it's landed in your energy field, clearing up throat. Some of you have written me that you're taking big steps with your twin flame. And so let's light up courage and empowerment to speak your truth. If you guys were with me in my last Twin Flame Archangel webinar series, we did some really deep work with Archangel Zadkiel and his Twin Flame Amethyst, really connecting with your inner truth, and that was really powerful. Tomorrow we'll be working with Archangel Mary and Raphael, Twin Flames, to really light up your heart. And these angels are incredible. They feel so good. Let's invite in Mary to light up your heart. She works with the beautiful rose ray. I always have to pull out a rose quartz at some point. Love it. Just allowing that to actually light up throat. So we've just stepped into that beautiful emerald green flame, and Raphael is present. Mary, his beloved twin flame, is just clearing throat with love, so you can speak words of love, empowering that love to flow. And just feeling your throat chakra and your beautiful twin flame or soul connections throat chakras lighting up with this beautiful pink light. It's so gentle, allowing the words of gentleness, of compassion to light up throat and light up high heart, and just allow that beautiful high heart connection. Angel Mary works so much with high heart, allowing that beautiful high heart to flow into throat and into jaw, just allowing a beautiful massage of jaw chakra. Sometimes I couldn't talk there for a second. I was like, jaw chakra, but sometimes you can feel them kind of just doing this beautiful work in jaws. We just pull out kind of any frustration and any impatience that can sometimes happen. I'm nodding my head because it's happened for me for sure. Thank you, Kira. Thanks for joining. And just allowing jaw chakra to release, and then even having this beautiful golden pink light now flowing over tongue, and just a beautiful cleanse of tongue. Sometimes Raphael comes forward and actually does some tongue scraping, which is so beautiful. Well, it's beautiful effect, let's say. They do it all, angels, I tell you. So just checking in, giving yourself a scan. Have you released? Have you set that intention to gently let go, to allow? Allowing the light, allowing the love, and allow the love to flow between you. And just noticing how that feels as we release all tension. Let's release any sense of doership. I have to do this now. Sometimes, the stress of wanting to communicate sometimes in some ways undermines that communication. So let's take the stress off. If you've got that call planned, and allowing the creativity and the energies of inspiration and synchronicity to flow to you as we light up your beautiful soul purpose chakra. It kind of sits up above, right about here. And if you move your hands up, you can actually feel it, which feels super cool. And we light it up with your soul purpose. And for some of you, it's a word you feel written in their love. Across the board, all twin flames do have a soul purpose of love, to transform with love, to heal with love, and to really hold that vibration of love. So let's light up soul purpose with love. And just allow that beautiful deluge of love. We offer that to your beloved. And we also light up your shared soul purpose chakra. So let's bring in a beautiful column of your shared chakras. If you've worked with me, you know I'm an energy healer. And I really noticed years ago that twin flames chakras were different. I'm also a twin flame, so it's been a really joyful journey to work with twin flames and healing. But you have a shared energy chakra, a column of different chakras. Let's also bring in your beautiful shared heart chakra. And if you have a soulmate or soul connection, you can absolutely do this work with him or her as well. So just breathing into that beautiful heart. You may get a sense of the shape of your shared heart chakra. Check in with that. You guys are powerfully intuitive. So let's light up your clairvoyance, also your clear feeling so you can feel into the beautiful flow of new energy, new vitality, new grounding between you. Feels so good. Oh my gosh, I'm at 30 minutes. It goes so fast. If you have questions, if you have comments, please feel free. I love to hear from you. You're an amazing group to work with. I just love to bring in energy, and I can do this all day. In fact, I kind of do. But thank you so much if you have been listening to my audios, if you've been liking, if you've been following. I thank you so much for that. Seeing beautiful turquoise now. Angel Mary works with the energies of turquoise. She's such a protective angel. She's really all about divine feminine protection. And sometimes in situations where I've needed protection, she's really my go-to angel. So let's allow her to just wrap you in that beautiful, beautiful turquoise. A beautiful turquoise cocoon she's showing me. And this is for your inner child. She loves to do inner child work. So just allowing your beautiful inner child to absorb. Feels so good. Just noticing perhaps the age of your inner child. And this is the age where you need that mother love and protection. We all need it sometimes, absolutely. And just feeling your inner child wrapped in this beautiful turquoise light. The other being who works so beautifully with inner child and compassion is Kuan Yin, Buddhist goddess of compassion. She just lit up and came in with her beautiful pink dragon. She's a beautiful being to work with. She's in my yoga studio downstairs a lot. I haven't been doing classes in the studio, but when I was, she was so present in all of the classes. So also welcome if you are a regular at the yoga studio. It's so great to be connecting with you. I'm just going to take a look at some of your comments. Oh, thank you. Love your meditation audios. When listening to your audios, I got a tingling in my left palm and a grip on my left wrist. What could that mean? So it could mean so many things, but a tingling in your left palm, what will often happen is our palms are an extension of our heart. So they really are our heart chakra. And so many of you have energy healing gifts. You have an energy healing lineage. And you're really here to hold healing. And left in energy healing is actually your divine feminine. So what I feel like happening, what I see happening is this beautiful green flame kind of actually flowing out of your left palm. One of the things you can do is just take that palm and place it anywhere. We can all do this on our body where we feel like we need more, where we need to receive that love. But it really is an empowerment of your divine feminine. So your intuition, that being in that state of divine receptivity. And if you are, in a female body, you often tend to be a holder of the divine feminine, but not always. There are men who are also holders of the divine feminine. So your left side sometimes needs more empowerment. And sometimes as divine feminine, we take stuff on the left side of our body. We take on stuff. We take on cording. Sometimes we take on other energies in our left side. And sometimes this can also be connecting us to our lineage. So this could be our blood lineage of origin. Sometimes we're stuff where we've taken stuff on for our lineage. So let's just do a beautiful flushing out of the left side of our bodies, really clearing divine feminine with Kuan Yin and her beautiful pink dragon, that beautiful pink light, just clearing. And the grip on the wrist, just to go back to finish your question, it could be an angel. It could be your beloved twin flame. It could be someone who really wants your attention. Noticing how you felt when you felt that grip on the wrist as well. Did you feel safe? Were you curious? So that's something to explore a little bit further. I get the sensation that it may have been a twin flame kind of connecting with you. That's one of the things that comes up for me when I kind of connect with your question. Rhonda, I love all of your meditations. I listen to them daily. I love you and all you do for us. I always look forward to seeing you. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Lovely connecting with you. Suki, yay. Lots of love for you, Kasey. So proud of you for you creating this beautiful work. Suki, thank you. Same to you. You are a beautiful healer, my friend. I just want to honor all of you divine twin flame healers that are present and your work. And so one thing about this period that we've been in is it really has been about taking that time to get clear, to step into your empowerment, to step into your divine life purpose, because you each have a divine life purpose. And the more that you are present and the more that you commit to your divine life purpose and you take those really small steps, sometimes big steps, the more you actually call in and empower your union, because your energy becomes absolutely magnetic. And across the board, all twin flames are here to be of service. They really are. And that's one of the things I want to say. And so this period of time has been really, if you felt it a separation, let's reframe that as you time, as this time to really do your work, to call your power back and to call in your divine alignment. So let's just bring down a new level of your soul purpose just to flow to you. And it's just flowing down through each and every chakra. It's lighting up throat. Some of you are speakers, really, really powerful speakers, and some of you have had past lifetimes as being orators and as being teachers in particular, spiritual teachers to big crowds. And so let's light up your throat chakra with empowerment. Throat is also your channeling center. And so when your throat is open, you're really, really aligned, and you really can just channel your higher self, channel your own wisdom, channel your angel self, but also channel the divine in whatever way the divine comes to you. So calling in those divine beings who are those beings that you will channel, that you are meant to channel and connect with as we open up throat, and we just allow beautiful soul purpose to flow into heart. For some of you, there's just the most incredible radiant purples, and Metatron is so excited. Metatron is the angel of ascension. He loves twin flames. I want to say all archangels understand twin. So if you have questions, archangels are really amazing as your go-to for questions. Metatron is so enthusiastic, and he just absolutely loves empowerment. He loves empowering you to step onto your life purpose. He is such an incredible cheerleader, and there's just nothing quite like Metatron enthusiasm. So let's just call in that enthusiasm for you. He celebrates you, and what he wants to say is if you could actually literally see how surrounded you are as an advanced soul, as a divine being, as a twin flame, you are literally surrounded these days in thousands of angels. So it's not like just 3 or 7, it's like thousands. It's like leagues of angels. So just allowing you to breathe into that. I always giggle when I connect to Metatron. He's just pure joy. And he's got this incredible, despite being this incredible master of sacred geometry, he has this childlike enthusiasm that just, so encourages you to take those risks. So let's call in Metatron to inspire you to take those risks, those things that you've been procrastinating about, that you've kind of put on a back burner, connecting you to your dreams, because you really are here to connect to your dreams is one of the really, really clear points that he kind of brings forward at this point for all of you. Just taking a look at your messages again. That was gentle and powerful. Sorry, is it Enya? I am definitely feeling heart expansion and a lot more to this live event. It led me to, and then it led me to this a live event to you. So beautiful. Sometimes for me, when the energy really starts flowing, I'm quite clairvoyant. I actually find it hard to start to read. So I'm going to ask for angel help to actually focus on your words, because there's these beautiful purples. So Metatron is often incredible purple. He's incredible pink. And he works with a lot of, like a little bit of green mixed in there too. So you see sort of those 3 colors really wrapping all around you. That's Metatron. He's also, as I'm talking, there's a lot of healing happening for all of you, and you're each getting your own customized healing, but he's actually creating this sacred geometric shape. And he's just calling it a heart amplifier, and he's just placing it around your heart. So it both protects your heart, but it also lights it up so you can really feel the love. And you can feel the love that is yours right now. So one of the things I want to do, we called your power back. Let's also call your love. So let's call your love to you, and let's call the love that is there for you right now. Because sometimes what happens is, if we've been wounded, if we've been hurt, and if we've felt rejected, which is definitely one of the top 3 sources of wounding for twin flames, is that feeling of rejection. We sometimes block. We block all the good stuff in an attempt to protect ourselves from the bad stuff. So let's do some beautiful heart clearing as Metatron just places this amplifier around your heart. I love it. Mine's it's like a mini pointed star. So it's not like just a 6-pointed star. For some of you, you've got a cube that's really flowing in all of this multi-dimensional light. And let's call your love to you now. In any way you rejected love that was flowing to you from a place of unworthiness, and this could be from your twin flame, in any way you shut down that love. And let's clear any heart walls and any heart armor. I'm just feeling it's like this beautiful kind of opening of the heart chakra and opening it wide. Because feeling how safe and protected it is we only allow in light and love, and we call your love to you. I'm sorry, I missed. Okay, I'm jumping back on. Uh, how could you find out your soul purpose? Oh, great question, Rhonda. So if we just place our hands up here, so we call our soul purpose chakra to us. So our chakras are always, wanting to work with us. And Metatron is a beautiful being to connect you to your soul purpose chakra. So we call your soul purpose to you. It feels so good to hold it in your hands because it is such a beautiful chakra. It also holds your Akashic Hall of records and your contracts, your soul contracts. And let's just connect right now. Let's connect into your beautiful soul purpose, each one of you feeling into your divine soul purpose. And you may feel just a word like love, because your soul purpose holds the general quality of what you're here to share. And it may be mastery. You're here to really become a master in a particular area. It may be light holder. It may be way shower. Just feeling however that lights up for you. You may see a word, you may feel a color, and you may just feel into that color. And then when we move our hands down, we actually connect to life purpose chakra, which sits right in crown. We call this causal chakra or life purpose chakra in rainbow energy healing, a beautiful modality I practice. And this gives you the specifics. So if you are here to be a teacher of love, you'll feel the word teacher, spiritual teacher, many of you spiritual teachers, healer, writer. So just allowing yourself to receive that download, and we set that intention for that download to come to each and every one of us. Let's also call in clarification. So if you are a spiritual teacher, you can ask for clarification from Archangel Metatron about next steps. Is there a particular course? Do you need to take Reiki? Is there something you need to write? Some of you are writers and artists, so just letting your life purpose chakra light up now with the specifics of your role on the earth. And then if you have your twin flame, there's this beautiful thing called a shared life purpose chakra. And I love connecting to this. So let's bring down a new version, a new layer or level of your shared life purpose chakra. Because one of the commonalities and one of the really clear signs of twin flames is that you have a shared life purpose. So there's something that you are here to do together. Sometimes you work in the same industry and you have slightly different roles, but there's almost always some kind of collaboration, especially if you're what I call second wave twin flames. And second wave twin flames, you've come into union most likely like within the last 7 years or so, or you're still kind of coming into union in the next kind of year to 2 years. And if you're in that second wave place, you almost always are in a very, very similar profession, or one of you receives guidance to leave a profession and to start a new profession. With first wave twin flames, I'm a first wave twin flame. My husband actually supported me in my teaching path, in opening the studio. And now he's doing things like being a meditation teacher with me. So that we're coming online together. But with first wave twin flames who, we've been together for 23 years. I almost forgot. Sorry, honey. 23 years. And so that tended to have you in different roles. But with second wave twin flames, you almost always have very, very similar roles, and you are drawn to working together and to collaborating together. So let's bring through a new, beautiful version of your shared life purpose chakra. Great questions, Rhonda. Thank you so much. Noticing the color. Color absolutely has meaning. Beautiful purples for a lot of you, beautiful pinks. Some of you really creative, so just noticing is there sacred geometry in it, kind of holding where it would be. If your twin was on your left, if your twin is on your right, energetically, it would be in here. If your twin is facing you, it would be between you. So just allowing that to come in and allowing you to have some sense of joy and expansion, and bringing in those shared life purpose chakras and the shared chakras really are so profoundly helpful for your clarity, but also for moving forward on your individual mission and your shared mission. And you have a shared life purpose, but you absolutely can achieve that, can work with it on your own, can take steps forward on that shared purpose, because really to be on your purpose is to be connecting to your shared purpose. They're very aligned and very connected, is what I want to say. So I hope that was helpful. Great question. Michelle, I get heart palpitations sometimes when I feel, which I feel might be my twin flame thinking of me. Is that common? Yes, absolutely. So physical sensations of your twin flame is very common. One of the common things I see is heart-related responses to one another, and in particular palpitations, heart racing and heart palpitations, sometimes gastric stuff. That's why the energy clearing is really helpful. And if you are feeling your twins energy kind of on you, we set that intention to clear the enmeshment. So clearing any energies of enmeshment. Let's do all of that for us right now. And just delight. And a mesh kind of looks like crisscrossing cords and sometimes like bits and pieces of things that have landed in your field. Sometimes it just happens after the dream state. Like if you kind of go out in the astral realms and you're actually doing light work and your twin flame shows up with you, sometimes you can connect to other stuff, entities, ET energies. So we just set that intention to really clear any energies of enmeshment and taking anything off your heart that is connected to your twin that is not divinely aligned. And sometimes with enmeshment, it kind of looks like your twin flame's actually leaning into you. So let's also clear at the mental level, at that mental head level, any energies of confusion. Thank you, Michelle. Great question. Let's clear the energies of confusion. Let's light that up with, let's use a beautiful white flame of peace. Let's bring forward Archangel Chamuel, the angel of love and peace. Oh, feels so good. He's amazing. He often shows up as a dove. Let's just breathe in that beautiful infusion, transfusion of peace, white flame of peace just flowing between you and your twin flame at the heart level. Especially if you know your twin flame is going through a loss, is going through trauma or turmoil. It can often manifest as physical symptoms and sensation within you. We call that energetic touch. But we just release and clear any toxicity and any energies of enmeshment of your field. The truth is you are one soul, and you're one soul and two bodies for a reason. So you're actually meant to be in those separate bodies, and you're meant to have that sort of sense, that very clear sense of your energy field. So let's also just bring down a new level of protections around your energy field. This looks like beautiful gridding. We'll do it in that beautiful white with iridescent pink, Michelle. Love it. So pretty. And this is beautiful. Your twin flame feels this is beautiful because it really kind of radiates that beautiful white pink light. And you feel the love, and the love and light gets in, but we also just set a very healthy boundary. So you're grounded and you're not taking on any of the imbalance of your twin flame. And just allowing that white flame of peace to continue. It's moving through your entire expansive mental body. It's so beautiful and smooth. And it really connects to that energy of serenity that Natalie called in at the very beginning. Just breathing in that serenity as we release any what we call kind of overshadowing energy from your twin flame to you. Sometimes it's just completely unintentional if your twin flame is stressed. Let's call in some fresh grounding for all of you. Grounding in your bodies, connecting to your Earth Star chakra, and then allowing your twin flame to do the same. Physically, emotionally clearing anything that's coming up to clear in this beautiful white flame of peace, allowing peace to flow between you and allowing peace to flow anywhere in the past that we need that peace. Blessing the past with peace. Any eruptions between you, any of those volcanic eruptions. And let's also allow peace to move through any addictions and any addictions to drama. I did an audio on that recently, and I find that, sometimes drama is part of a twin flame experience, but sometimes we can kind of get a little bit addicted to the turmoil. And so we just release drama and any imprinting connected to drama from your field, from our twin flames field, and from our shared third energy Feels so good to just move into that peace. And as we move into peace, we really allow in that stability. So bringing in beautiful grounding. Metatron loves to give you fresh feet or bigger feet for grounding. It's almost like he puts gravity boots on you and your beloved. Just allowing you to connect and to ground into Gaia, Mother Earth, and upgrading any chakras that need to be upgraded, perhaps bringing in a new beautiful heart chakra if needed. Beautiful sparkling emerald green for yours, Michelle, so pretty. Beautiful emerald light, lighting up the heart and just being bathed with that energy of love and peace. And loving it. Thanks, everybody. Wow, I'm at 15 minutes, so I've got a couple minutes left. I'm going to just take another look at your questions. Maria, how to understand deeper if after all my hard and long work, my twin flame tells and shows me that he doesn't have space for me in his life, and he is very busy almost always since I try to communicate. So Maria, I would say call your power back from that situation. So let's set that intention. Let's do it for all of us. If your twin flame is busy, if he doesn't have that time for you, let's call your power back and allow you to focus on you, on your path, on your mission. Really lighting up your own communication center. Let's call on your high throat communication center and grounding in that light, setting the intention to release anything unhealthy about that connection. Sometimes, when we have that need to communicate, what happens is it creates a cord directly to our twin, and he or she feels that. And when he or she feels that neediness, what they tend to do is they tend to actually step back. So let's release any cording, any hooks. In any way, shape, or form, we've been unconsciously sending that out. It happens. I've been there. We've all been there. Just releasing any need to see a response and releasing any attachment to outcome in that particular instance. The twin flame path really is the path of self-love. And when you're on that path of self-love, you love it. It feels amazing. So let's step into the beautiful brilliance of self-love, self-compassion. Let's call in that beautiful angel support, Angel Mary connecting with you heart to heart. So much love, so much compassion. And allowing to move into that beautiful divine flow. Such a beautiful time to release as we move into this beautiful new moon, and calling in that beautiful influx of the higher stream of the beautiful Golden Gate light. Wow, Golden Gate. I think it's 888. It's 88. Beautiful 888 energies flowing in on the 8th of August. When the earth aligns with Sirius, or Sirius aligns with the earth, we just feel that beautiful Syrian light, feeling the beautiful energies of the beautiful lion people. If you know the Syrian angels, they're so wonderful. So let's just call in your beautiful soul group of origin, Maria, to just feel that love and support. Let's call in your soul group as well. So we'll light up navel chakra. Let's call in those helpful people. Let's gently release any interfering players, revoking any permission to have interfering players in that third energy between you and your twin. And call in those helpful people to flow with and work with and inspire with you. If your twin flame is unavailable for whatever reason, the universe brings you helpful people that are your beautiful soul group of origin to work with you. Some of you are so incredibly connected to Sirius, so let's bring in the beautiful energy of the Syrian angels, beautiful white blue light to surround you in a new circle. These are incredibly high level angels. Wow, they're so beautiful. And the lion people are another beautiful high-level group of beings from Sirius, and they are so protective. I love the energy of lion, so the beautiful energy of lioness. Also, Archangel Ariel is often referred to as the divine lioness angel. She's the Mother Earth angel, bringing her forward to just be very protective and loving, but also to allow you to connect into creativity and next steps moving forward on your path. Uninhibited, unrestricted, empowered. Feels so good. Feeling some more happening at throat level, Maria. So just allowing that to happen, to clear. There's some really kind of old gritting coming out. And so this may be really old template stuff coming out, just allowing that to release. And we'll allow that to happen for all of us, because if it happens for one of us, most likely it's happening for all of us as we hold space for that to just completely clear out our throat. And breathing in that beautiful love and support of these high-level angels and the Syrian angels who feel particularly connected with you, Maria. It's a beautiful group to connect to. Rhonda, that's so lovely. Thank you. I made 23 years. Yes, and it's gone so, so quickly. I want to give a shout out to my son, Dash, who's actually my technician, and he has been monitoring, and he actually helps post the audios and puts in the graphics and sometimes fixes the sound. So sending a big heart hug to Dash, who is amazing. Natalie, what are the shared twin flame chakras, and are they the same for all twins? That's a really great question, Natalie. There's so many of them. There are some very common twin flame chakras, like the heart chakra and the eternal heart cord chakra, which is this beautiful cord that sits at the base of the heart. But there are different chakras depending on your soul group of origin. And there are a lot of beautiful mini chakras that I work with in a modality that I offer called Golden Light Ascension Energy, which brings in your twin flame golden light body. But there are beautiful commonalities, but I see new chakras coming into place, into existence all the time, because twin flames really are prototypes. You know, we really are, we really bring through blueprints, we bring through chakras collectively. And when we connect in our union with our beloved twin flame, we really call in incredible light. And it really is that case of 1 + 1 = 1,000,000. I love to say that because when that connection happens, there is incredible alchemy and incredible manifestation. And the twin flame chakras, really connecting to them, is one way to really bring through new light, new information, and to really ground in your union. And Metatron and Sandalphon are two archangels who really work with chakras. And if you're interested, I am doing an ongoing twin flame archangel webinar series. You can register for the class that starts. There's the third class tomorrow with Mary and Raphael. They're all about physical healing and emotional healing, and they feel amazing. But my last class, 2 weeks after that, is with Metatron and Sandalphon, and they are all about the chakras. Metatron really supervises and oversees the installation of twin flame chakras, and they really bring momentum. So really connecting to, and Maria, another thing to connect with is really doing your daily clearing. If it's starting to feel arduous, just calling in that love light and support. And I always love that. I always quote, no progress, big progress. Sometimes you're doing everything right, and then things just come together. And your twin flame is a powerful manifester. And so one of the things I love to do is to stay in that space of open receptivity, just allowing, without moving into judging, without moving into condemning, but having that understanding that your twin flame is in a separate body and has had a separate, total separate life in terms of life experiences, karmic experiences, and then a whole set of different past life experiences. So I love to say if the roles were flipped, you would be in the exact same situation. So it helps us move into that compassion and forgiveness. And then we can also see the incredible riches from being, in that state of what we would call separation, which is really kind of moving into unity with ourselves. So that was a big mouthful. I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm trying to get a lot out as I begin to wrap it up. Andy, sorry, Andy, I can't see your question. You had a coppery amber energy, wow, come through. Can you share what you think that might be? Coppery and amber, wow. So copper is often Archangel Gabriel, and that makes sense because we've been working with so much Gabriel, and the amber is just beautiful. I can see it. Let's just call in that beautiful amber light, Andy. Excuse me. I just need a drink of water, but let's call in the beautiful amber as we connect to it. I feel so much Gabriel with that particular energy. And really the coppery amber is kind of, to me, it really brings through the energies of abundance in a really, really beautiful way. And I actually see it flowing through your throat and into heart and into shoulders, and then down arms and out hands. Let's just bring in that beautiful coppery amber energies of abundance. It's got a beautiful feminine quality to it as well. Just allowing it to flow down through root, clearing any fear. Let's also clear our inner judge, our inner critic. That's a big deterrent sometimes from taking those risks, from really moving into that energy of second chances and self-empowerment. Allowing that amber to ripple down through root. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. And amber is a beautiful golden light. And it's very physically clearing too. So just allowing it to flow down legs and anywhere this beautiful amber needs to go to create new space, new spaciousness within you. And let's move it through our shared third energy too. This amber also lights up any imbalances or any kind of other energy. And let's just set the intention that as it lights it up, it's almost like it holds it suspended in this beautiful amber. We just light it up with beautiful golden light and transmute. And for some of you, it's really moving into back of the head and it's just massaging. If you've got headaches, if you've got kind of imbalances with left and right brain, we just allow beautiful back of the head and ears and all of the hemispheres of the brain to receive. So beautiful. Wow. And I'm feeling it now flow into eyes, really filling eyes with compassion and the eyes of love. I love that. Beautiful ambers. Thank you, Andy, for sharing that. I have the need to communicate too. Yeah, and that's great. So let's call in your intuition and let's light up your guidance. Communication is beautiful. If you're not communicating, it gets stuck. So let's set the intention that you were given guidance to communicate in the most effective way and are for you, that honors you, that empowers you and your union. I love to bring it into person as much as possible. So in whatever way that would be, if you're, in different locations or countries right now, but kind of bringing it into as personal a communication as possible. I find that miscommunication most frequently can happen over text and email. So that bringing it into like a Zoom call or a phone call is better, or in person, even better. So let's set the intention to clear the energies of miscommunication, and let's send that love forward in time to whenever you might next communicate with your twin flame, lighting up your throat and heart and bringing throat and heart into balance. And then let's also balance head and heart. So really bringing head and heart into beautiful divine alignment. Yeah, that felt good actually. So sometimes we're trying to think it through, we're planning, and we get really stuck at the mental level. So the angels say, always bring it into your heart, feel into it. And if it's a yes, go for it. And really speak and communicate from the heart, of the heart, in the flow of the heart, in a beautiful way. And that has flow. So let's just allow everyone let's have Angel Michael align head and heart for everyone. Some of you, it's like head and heart are misaligned. So let's just bring them into divine alignment. Yeah. And then shifting your awareness right down into your heart. I always say, it's try wherever possible not to fall down the how hole. So trying your utmost not to fall into neural nets or any sort of stuck mental body energies. Let's just flush out that mental body and move into the heart. Beautiful. Even breathing into the heart. If you're in that state of uncertainty, tapping at the heart, if you practice emotional freedom technique, or if not, just gently tapping and breathing in and out of the heart. And let's clear fear. Let's clear fear to taking risks, to being open-hearted and being in divine alignment with your joy, with your love, because this ultimately aligns you with your union. Let me just see more questions. What happens with twin flames after they leave the earth plane? Well, a lot of different things can happen, Maria. So they move, into the celestial sphere, and then they have a life review. And then sometimes they can be born on different planets. So it really depends. But first, they get very clear in terms of they spend quality time together. They have that period of just downtime, and then they set clear intentions about whether they are going to incarnate together or if they're going to incarnate in separate, in separate locations. And they tend to have to come together for a life planning session, and they connect with what I call the intergalactic committee, and archangels like Archangel Jeremiel, Jeremiah, the life purpose angel, and their divine twin flame angel team to just help them, give them counsel, and move forward from there. So there's a number of places that they can choose to be incarnated to. My lens is twin flames have a lot of choice. Twin flames are advanced souls. And it's very rare to have so many twin flames incarnated on Earth together. But in a lot of cases, it was an answer to a clarion call to be here for this point of ascension, really moving forward into the rebirth of golden Atlantis, which happens in about 8 to 10 years or so, depending. But that's my belief system. So that's my sense of why so many twin flames are here, to help us really kind of allow for transition, change, and mass awakening. So a lot of you have been really activated, and there's like what I call the bottom of the pyramid, lovingly the bottom of the pyramid, twin flames who have just been really activated and gone through mass awakening right now. So we're here to hold space for that as well. Great question. How do we register for the webinar? Oh, so you can go to I'll put the information below, but you can go to my website, Tranquility Wellness and Yoga.com, and just click on the webinar and register. You will get the 2 recordings of the previous webinars, and you will be able to join us live tomorrow at 1:30, or you can get, that's Eastern time, and you will get the recording sent if you miss it. So you can either listen live or after the fact. Thank you. Any more questions, Michelle? What are some tips for handling spiritual awakening along with this twin flame journey? I feel like I've been riding a nonstop roller coaster with personal growth and also the feelings for my twin flame. Well, I think the daily energy clearing, morning and night, and what I know from you, Michelle, you're absolutely doing it, and then being on your life purpose. And so, I know you've just enrolled in a teacher training, and so taking those very clear steps on your path are so instrumental. But if your twin flame has been through a really challenging, tumultuous experience, as a twin to that being, you're going to feel it. So I would say stepping up your energy clearing, and really kind of honoring yourself in all ways. The other thing that's really coming to completion right now is if you're in a soulmate relationship, that is a loveless soulmate relationship, and you just know that it's over and complete. That's one of the things that's really coming to completion. So if you're in that state with your twin flame, where you have a twin flame, you're in a marriage or relationship that is coming to completion, but you're still in it, doing the work to bring that to completion, taking those steps is really empowering. Because what happens is if you stay in a really unfulfilled soulmate relationship, romantic relationship in particular, you're not really expressing your internal truth. You're not expressing your authentic self. And what that does is it creates the energy of confusion. And your twin flame feels that. So it's very rare, for example, to have your twin flame show up while you're still in a soulmate relationship. And one of the ways you can actually check in is just check in and see if it's come to completion. And then if it has, if the contract's come to completion, taking those clear steps to move forward to bring it to completion is really empowering. And it's something that tends to really deter and slow down the arrival, the manifestation of your union, if it is in fact meant to come into relationship in this lifetime. And most of you that are connecting now had planned on coming into relationship. Although I do want to stress, every union is absolutely unique. And some of you may not have planned to come into a romantic relationship. And so there's no one size fits all, but that's one of the things that I have observed if things have stalled out and you're still in that soulmate relationship. And this is a soulmate relationship that is unfulfilling, because I don't want to kind of like put all soulmate relationships under the same limitation, because for some of you, a soulmate relationship is really fulfilling, it's really healing, and it's very much in divine alignment. And if there's still a lot of love, if it's still fulfilling you, then that needs to come to completion as well. So it really is about being patient with divine timing, but also taking those really clear steps. In particular, this energy of completion is really strong as we move to Lion's Gate. And so this is really a period where I feel like a lot of you will be encouraged to take those steps to bring the unfulfilled, loveless soulmate relationships, marriages to completion. is one of the ways also. So being your authentic self, and living your truth, and standing in your power is absolutely a way to help manifest your union, but also bring you internal peace and clarity. So yeah, so that's the advice and guidance that I often get from angels on that. Andy, you just blew my mind with the life planning session with the Galactic Committee. Oh yeah, yeah. So the Intergalactic Committee is beautiful, and it really has certain members of Archangels and Ascended Masters on it. And so you meet with those divine beings, and then you have your specialized group, is my experience. And there is really a lot of thought and planning that goes into, your next life. And it is always in divine alignment with your purpose, your mission. And it's really something really fascinating that I'd be happy to talk with you more about, Andy. Rhonda, sometimes I feel this restless type of energy after I do meditations. What is this trying to tell me, if I may ask? Gosh, it's a great question, Rhonda. So sometimes it means that there's something coming up to clear. So to me, discomfort and restlessness is sometimes a sign that you've done a meditation and there's a big peace clearing. So my suggestion is, if you can be with that, and what I love to do is journal too. So if you've completed a meditation and you're just feeling kind of like there's something else moving through you, grabbing some paper and really journaling out what you're feeling, expressing what you're feeling, really keeps the energy moving. The other thing I love is what I call rainbow energy drawing. So if you just even take a pen, or if you've got some pastels, and you actually just set the intention for that energy to continue to clear. And Michelle, this is another great exercise too, to help you bring peace and clarity. And you start to draw with the energy. And I love to invoke rainbow energy healing or golden light energy, but you just begin to draw with that energy, and you set the intention to draw whatever it is you're releasing, and it's quite magical and transformative. So I've done workshops on this, and it's another way to just keep that energy moving. So my guidance is to really keep the energy moving, and to be with it, because healing in itself can sometimes really take us into discomfort. So be with that discomfort, and then call on the angels to help clear it, is a really beautiful thing to do, just a beautiful way to bring it to completion. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks, Rhonda. Thank you so much, everybody. It has been such a treat. Thank you for your incredible questions. Thanks to those of you, I know those of you who are new to me, wonderful to connect with you. Thanks, everybody. Loved working with you today. I will look forward to connecting with you in future. I do sessions, one-on-one sessions, webinars, and also I love connecting with you on YouTube. So I'll be back maybe in about a month for another live event. And thank you so much for supporting us by listening to the audios and your loving comments. I read them all, and I'm so, so grateful. So sending you heart hugs and infinite gratitude. And I will look forward to seeing you soon in divine time. In the meantime, honor yourself and honor your union, and empower yourself by moving into that state of self-love, kindness, and compassion. Let's call on your guardian angels to be with you, one on either side of you. Hands on your shoulders to just feel that incredible love. Angels so honor you. They love you. And the feeling of angel love to you is just exquisite. So just allow yourself to breathe in that angel love, the love of the divine for you, and all of your hard work. And sometimes it does feel like a roller coaster. Sometimes it feels like an uphill battle, but there are incredible vistas. Let's connect you all to your highest vision, allow you to just be open to receiving the angel signs, the synchronicities, and the encouragement, because the divine is always working for you. And Metatron is just the most incredible cheerleader angel with each one of you, to whisper in your ear words of love and encouragement, and to encourage you on your healing path, stepping into your mastery, on your spiritual path of growth. Namaste, everybody. Lots of love.